Okay, today's date is the 1st of July 2026. This is gonna be on Ezra's clause. Ezra's clause. So Ezra's clause is this: military security and welfare. Military security and welfare. In Nigeria, we are building a military style compound because everything is basically a compound if you have money. And this is one of the Nigerian army projects. So let me just show you. So the clause is this. It's a military facility in Nigeria. So let me show you the screen. So this is a military facility in Nigeria. This is Kalmod Complete Military Facility in Nigeria. It's a compound. See, I made myself a social security and welfare compound. So social security and welfare, and that's in the United Kingdom. So if you can stand social security, it's for community security like surveillance. Basically, you got things like the system that you use, the camera system, for social security or for community security. But in Nigeria, it's a care facility. It's a health and social care facility. So it's a social care facility for neurodivergent people in the United Kingdom, which is a compound I'm building. So Eze means leader or king in the Igbo, um, Nigeria, and this is the Nigerian Army project here. So this is Kamoj.eu project, a military project in Nigeria. So this is the military facility, and this is a compound. So this is a Kamoj.eu project military business building in Nigeria, and it's basically used institutionally. Compounds are used institutionally. They're like you can have a school ground compound, for teaching because the scale of security, insecurity in Nigeria is why we build this stuff, and it's sustainable. It does work, it works. You don't even hear about killing. You don't hear because this is how it's built. This is how it's designed. If you don't go to school, you don't go to compound. Simple as. And this is legacy I'm trying to protect in Nigeria because it's kind of like the problem with the insecurity and instability in Nigeria. Oh, no, which is being captured. The problem with instability and insecurity in Nigeria is that it can get overwhelming. So we have to build a decent and distributed, but this is distributed. So if you know the past, insecurity, this is our foundation of my foundation of housing, our foundation of schooling, our foundation of military facilities. This is our military facilities in Nigeria. I'm not saying I'm saying that we don't have that kind of thing in the UK. We don't have that kind of killing of random people in the UK. You know, we don't have it. That's why we don't build it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the idea. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Nigeria is rich. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying this is the secularization of housing and instability, security stability. Because when people kill you, you gotta build your own. You have to build something that works, and to change up the specification. So, decentralized and distributed model. What's going to speak about that? Yes. Decentralized means no one single point of failure. It's not just one place you can go and kill a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You know, what I'm saying. I'm laughing because I'm stupid, but in the real world, I will not laugh about this. I'm in the world, but you can't just go somewhere and start killing people. It's not right. It's just like you got to think about this first because it's trying to evolve. And it's kind of annoying because I'm speaking kind of as a corporal. Because I'm trying to join Nigerian army, I'm trying to get out of the UK. Because if they give me support in Nigeria, I can do everything I want in my life. That's the idea. Basically, anyone that so right now I'm building my journal up. So I'm building my journal up. So this is military security and welfare. Welfare means like how do you fare? So instead of asking how are you, you ask how do you fare? How do you fare? That's actually a sentence. How your well being? It's like how instead of asking how are you, how are you is just like a very limited. So you don't say how are you, you say how do you fare? Fare. And that would be kind of the question you gotta ask someone. Because how do you fare? Instead of how are you? So this is a Nigerian army project. This is what they're building now. This is our foundation of housing, modular building solutions. But you can get this logistics service in the UK: security huts, security guard boots. But this is what they're building in Nigeria. This is our foreign security. You know, we don't have this in the UK. We have bases, but we don't have this in the UK. We have military bases, and we don't have this kind of security more than you because you don't experience those things. It's good for me to put in UK, but me as a corporal, because I asked to be join the Nigerian army, so I'm a corporal now. I have no training. I'm just a corporal, so I'm not even a sergeant. So a corporal is someone that doesn't have any because if I'm serious about the Nigerian army, I have to start. I have to start. If I don't just when I get there, I start doing my work, my projects in Sigi. I don't wait for anybody. We don't wait in Nigeria. And if I can go to Nigeria, this is in Borno State. I don't even know Borno completion time 28 days, normal days. This is the kind of model here. So here I've got my diary, my corporal diary. Some of the diary entries, like some of the just scribble down. So I kind of make it seem like I'm doing some work, but I am doing some work, because I'm taking initiative to do some work. I'm not just writing stuff down. I'm gonna action them to a journal. So that's it. So you get social security and welfare, you get military security and welfare, you get military securities. So this is my close. This is what I'll speak about today. So this is my own journal. This is what I wrote down. For example, this is a diary. I keep a journal entry about. So things I'm gonna do. So food, water, and shelter. To be free of charge to all soldiers. So that's my corporal job. How can I make that do? I need to make it in Sigi. In Sigi. But I'm not gonna go to Nigeria and start to fight in the Nigerian army myself. Even though people like from Igbo community are marginalized, and marginalized and separated from the like, I'm going to work. I'm going back to my country to work, and I want to work in the military. So I don't think it's gonna be possible if they don't let me in. But I already put the email. So this is basically the follow up to the email I wrote to the Nigerian military. So everyone starts as a corporal, and it's very good to understand that everyone starts as a corporal. So these are people that shouldn't be there. People that are, these people are not army people. These are corporals. Or people that want to join the army. These are just random people. I don't know, but these are people that probably work in the military facility. No, these are people that are joining. I want to become a sergeant. I want to climb the ranks, but I cannot use my power too because they're gonna start giving me power. When you can go up the rank, you get more power. So these are the soldiers here. This is how the building facility. This is duplex. This is what I'm saying. So this is the military compound. So if you don't know all this stuff, So this I wrote down here. Food, water, and shelter are promoted free of charge to all soldiers. That's basically the SIGI protocol. I have to work my labor to work my projects to get them food, water, and shelter for everyone. I can start a business there. Also, just shall be integrated into the Kevlar with Kevlar. So you're gonna have body armor because if I want to be in part of the Nigerian army, which I'm saying I want to be part of, I'm not gonna be fighting front line. I don't want to be fighting. I want to be working on my projects because my projects are gonna be there for life, and I get the support and the money in the Nigerian army because it pays a lot of money. Cybernetics feedback loop. Listen to my work, guys. My work. So this is what I wrote down because I just started, doing it properly. So this is what I'm going to show you guys. So here, let me show you here. So this is my work here. So this is like I didn't even take it seriously, but I think if I start doing it now, I'm taking it seriously. So like, oh, come and see the writing. Yes. So this is it. So this is it. So this is the Kevlar. Kevlar is the body armor. It's like protector. It's like, you're gonna basically put Kevlar, which is Kevlar. It's gonna protect in the show. You get like kind of bullet protection. What do you call it? I don't know the formal terminology for these things, but I'm useless. But the Kevlar is gonna protection, armor protection. Stop the bullet. It doesn't stop the bullet, it stops the impact. It doesn't stop the bullet, it handles the impact. So it doesn't stop the bullet, it handles the impact. But when it impacts, you have to get armor, and that's how it works. It works on impact. Kevlar works on impact. It doesn't work on any kind of specific armor. So everything's been including armor. So these are my jobs, since I want to do in the army, just to keep them happy. Because it can be useless in the army, yes, but this is my own journal. So I'm probably gonna throw this away, but the video will be like a record of the things I want to do. So Kevin will be there. By cybernetics feedback loop exoskeleton. We have to start building this stuff, guys. Things that are invasion to dream. People don't really have them. Ontological based intelligence robot systems, combat robots. I'm gonna build combat robots. When I get if I get to the army, I'll be building combat robots. I'm telling you guys, I'll be building combat robots. I'll be building biometric body armor and suits. Uh, Prosthetic brain control system or bionics and biometrics, which are basically different. Bionic is like a bionic arm, which is a prosthetic arm that can be controlled. And you get biometrics, bionics. You get biometrics, which is basically the suit, things that begin uh, take down bionic assembly, things that are parts extend your foot that enhance you, like a punching glove. Saying. Uh, you know, these things terminology are very formal, but they have to be put into a formal framework. I really have the framework there. I just start building it. So, this is why I say Nigeria is not poor. We're not poor. We don't ask for support. We don't borrow money from other countries. We do, but we don't borrow as much as any other country. We don't need to. We just get on with it. What we have, that's not for the show officer. So, what can I do? Very short alarms. So basically, very short alarms are like the kind of social security we have in the UK for housing for very sure. If I leave this site here, I can't go to now. You can't get to the site based on your geographic region because they stop you. The service going abroad, so they can't be exported from another country. But I don't know who's building that, but 'cause I don't know the formal website doing that, but they stop you from it's called geolock. I know, and I don't like playing on it because I don't like on because on internet I can't play with some people online. So you're gonna have uh uh what can I do for my country? So the question is here, what can I do for my country? Nigeria is a country. It's still a country, my country. Yeah, because I'm not, but it's not my country. Nigeria's not my country, but it's like I want to build for my people. I want people that are Igbo. It's like it is kind of my like. I'm not saying I'm not British either. I'm not British, but the closest to my country, I can't say I'm because I'm a human being too. I know Igbos are being marginalized, being segregated, but I have to find a job. I have to find my way. And that is why I'm saying all these things. Like, this Nigeria country, it's a country declared by the UK, yes, but it's declared sovereignty from the UK. But we're not a country. There's nothing one about Nigeria. There's nothing one about it. We just get along with each other. That's what we do. We just tolerate each other. So the problem with Nigeria is like when I think about Nigerians, I have a problem relating. Because it's social, but when you come to think about the way we came about. You cannot be one. You cannot be not one. You are two. We're two different. We're two. We're too different to be one. That's what I'm saying. We're too diverse to be one. So, I'm not going to Nigeria mission to exploit it. I'm not going there to exploit. I'm going there to just find work because I'm trying to prove some. I'm trying to do something get me for my life. So, because if I go to Nigeria now, I'm gonna say, "Oh, he's going to Nigeria. Oh, you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop me." Because people think that. Some people think that, but I won't say who. But like my mom said that to me, "Will stop you if you go to Nigeria." But she can't actually do that. She doesn't have the power to. But there's people that have the power too, and they'll do that because they're crazy for money. But that's UK life, not Nigerian life, because Nigeria not put me in a institution for 3 years of my life. In a crazy institution fight, they're not institutionalized me for 3 years of my life. Uh, so I'm trying to. I have all my work behind me. I've done my education. Now I want to go back to my country to work. And that's what I'm trying to say. So the exit clause, like social security and welfare is like military thing. So this is my diary. So I use it to I use this video, my vlog, my journal to put stuff. So we shouldn't be selling stuff nothing for 1p in Nigeria. Nothing for 1p. It's just worthless currency. We're trying to get more money from these people. Get all these things. So I'm going to be buying all the kind of I'm going to be in charge of buying and selling. A merchant, being a merchant for the Nigerian army. I don't know. It pays well. So I'll buy helicopters, I'll buy things, I'll buy drones, I'll buy aircraft. No, that's even my primary role because I didn't say basically my role is what I want to do. So I want to be a merchant for the Nigerian army to purchase from the British. So I'll be purchasing from countries as a corporal as a corporal. It's just buying and selling, but it's kind of like buying equipment that I'll be used so I can build my realm, But I will build my own protocols and everything with my 3D printer, reverse engineer. Because what I want to really do in the army is to reverse engineer the stuff we buy. So I buy something from, say, the British Army, such as like a drone or like an alarm system, and I reverse engineer it. That's what I want to do. So it's reverse engineering I want to really do. So reverse engineering and build something better. Uh, or build because I'm doing science work, so build something better, something much more better. So we can use it adapted to our needs. And that's the idea there. Okay, so that is why we have what military compounds in Nigeria because of insecurity. It can kill you. It can kill you. A lot of people die from instability, insecurity. I think it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's a thing that we do because and it's a compound for me in Lagos. No, in Lagos, Nnewi, Anambra State, Lagos. Where's this place? That's Nnewi. Is that Aqua State or no? It's not Aqua. It's not Aqua. Is that you know? I don't know. I have to go to Nigeria to enjoy the riches there. So return of the riches. This is my return. I will return to Nigeria. I promise myself I will return. I will return. You know, I promise myself I will return. Me, myself, and I, because I'm tripolar, not bipolar. So that's the idea there. Thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna stop it now. Thank you for watching this video.